Hello and welcome to my new podcast, Inspired. I'm the host, Lewis Drake, and my first guest is Marvin. So have some fun. G'day Marvin, how are you?
I'm good.
Good day. So this is my first podcast that
Alright, nice.
I've ever hosted. So welcome aboard. We're brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah. So your name's Marvin Drake, and my name's Lewis Drake.
Yeah, so wait, what's your podcast called?
I'm calling it influencers or slash influencing. Or like an influence, because that's what I want to talk about. I want to talk about what influences you and why you are, because I think you're an interesting person. Obviously you're not famous or anything, but I still think you're an interesting person. So,
Okay.
like, do you want to tell me, I can either introduce
Well, you just needed me for a podcast, because no one else would do it.
But I actually do think you're an interesting person, Marvin, because you have, because I picked you out as a leader. I think you're going to be a leader, Marvin. No?
No.
I think you're going to be one. Why do you think you're going to be a leader?
I just don't.
You just don't.
I just don't want to, really.
Don't want to be a leader.
No.
That's fair enough. I know a lot of people look up to you, so I feel
Who?
your friends and your friends, your group, I think look up to you, and I think it's really so good. Anyway,
I doubt that, but
I think
sure.
you're an interesting person because you're quite athletic and you have quite a funny personality, yet you seem to hide yourself, and you're not as confident as people may pick you out to be. And I don't want to know why. Like, why are you also this intellect at the age of 12? You're getting really good marks, you're going to play the national chess, but you're also an excellent football player, soccer player, runner. How good are you at swimming?
I'm horrible at swimming.
Horrible at swimming.
Yeah.
Well, like, I mean, all these great things, yet you seem to be grounded and you don't seem to be drawn into these childish things that your friends or people, your peers around you seem to pull you into.
Such as?
Like, Mum told me the story where, like, you went to your football barbecue, end of year barbecue, and everyone else started dacking each other, and you're like, oh, can we just go? And you didn't want to take part of the dacking. Obviously, dacking is not that great or that fun, but
Yeah.
you pick it out, like, when you're 12, well, you was 11 then. And you didn't want to take part of the dacking.
Well, I just don't think pulling people's pants down is, like, the greatest way to spend my time.
Yeah, well, obviously it's not,
Yeah.
and you kind of like, you recognise at the age of 11, yet all your friends at age 11, sorry, were doing it, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
So what's influenced you into becoming who you are? Like, would you say it's mostly your parents who've taught you stuff? Would you say it's me? Would you say it's Stanley?
Well, I don't think it's any of you. I just think, well, first of all, they're not really my friends. I wouldn't classify them as my friends.
But you're their peers, right? You're going to the same school as them next year.
Yeah.
Going to grade 7, congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah, except, no, I don't really want to do that. And even if it was my friend, like my close friends, I probably wouldn't either.
Yeah, but like, why are they doing it, and why are you not? Like, who has it
Well,
taught you it, or have you just like kind of looked it up on the internet? Have you just kind of like done your own research on how you want to live your life? What is it?
No, it's not research. It's just I just don't want to do that. I don't find that fun. I don't find it interesting
Yeah,
at all. Yeah.
don't find it interesting at all.
No.
Well, obviously you don't find it interesting at all, but like, what's formed your interests in life?
Things that are interesting. Some things that are funny. Things that I like.
What's interesting to you, though? That's my question.
Chess, science, and technology.
Yeah. And when did you first start knowing that you like these things and you didn't like
Because
arts and?
it's because when like science, when you don't know something, when you read about it, you find out more about the planet you're actually living on and what's around you.
You kind of like want to figure out what you're doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So here's another question: Who do you watch on YouTube? Do you watch YouTube?
Yeah.
Who do you watch?
I watch I watch Counter-Strike because I
Yeah.
like playing video games. I watch some David Dobrik because he's funny.
So you don't really watch any educational stuff
Not
per
really.
se. So where do you figure out? Do you just learn from
Books.
school?
School and books.
Books. Where do you get the books from?
Library.
Library. So yeah, like you're obviously a nerd.
Well, I don't read books that often to find out things. Because I don't know. When I'm like really want to know something, then I will go and look it up. But
Yeah. No, of course.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm just kind of intrigued by you because you're 12, yet you seem to be so mature.
really,
Yeah, you are mature in my eyes for your age, and like you just do things like that, and it's really interesting. So, do you obviously you're starting year 7 now?
Mhm.
What's your biggest fear about year 7?
I don't know. Well, obviously I don't really care much about friends at the school, but nothing really scares me. The only thing that's kind of annoying is that I don't know where any of my classes are.
So you just feel like you get lost
Yeah.
in a bigger school than
Yeah.
you were at.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're really scared that could be like your biggest.
I don't want
often.
to miss a class on my first day.
Yeah, no, of course. That'd be like a terrible thing. So, your hobbies is video gaming, right?
Mhm.
What do you play? So you play Counter-Strike?
Yes.
Do you play Fortnite like all the other people?
Not really. Not a lot.
No, so you're
Not
different
much.
like that again. You're just a different person. You're just a different person to what a normal year 12, a 12-year-old would be in Australia. And there you go. I just think that's really, really cool. Alright, so here's another question. We'll just kind of move away from that. But do you have kind of like a culture or a language that you're just obsessed with and want to learn more about?
Not really.
No? Do
No.
you like Australia?
Yeah. I like where we are now in Tasmania because it's kind of quiet, peaceful, and when we fly to Melbourne, there's so many people, and you can never walk down a street without there being someone else on that street. In Melbourne, except here it's like calm and peaceful. Because if you just like go out listening to music, you can just listen to your music, and there's like no cars or anyone else there.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah.
You like the peacefulness and blissfulness. Do you like nature?
Not a lot, but I like learning about it.
Like do you like bushwalks and
Yeah, they're fun.
Yeah?
Yeah.
do you have a favourite animal from
Uh,
like the Australian ecosystem?
sugar gliders are pretty cool.
Yeah?
Yeah, they look pretty cool.
It's pretty interesting. I didn't realise that you like sugar gliders so much, so like that's a new fact that I didn't know about you.
Well, I don't like them so much. I just think they look pretty cool. I don't know a lot about them, but
Hmm.
yeah.
So because of all this like city that you don't really find somewhere interesting, do you think in year 12, when you finish year 12,
Mhm.
would you want to leave Tasmania?
Well, depends what I'm doing then, because if there's a better, I don't want to move to England, for instance, or somewhere, well maybe England, like, I don't want to move too far away, but if I was going to move, I would move because there's a better university.
You move for the education?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there you go. Like, because I'm in year 12, obviously.
Yeah.
And you know my situation.
Yeah.
And I want to move. I want to move for a lot of reasons.
And you want to move to Melbourne for the education?
No, I mean, yeah, education is part of it. Like, education is a big part, right? But, like, it's also that if I stay in Tasmania, right,
Mm-hmm.
I won't learn anything new about myself. And, like, in self-discovery, because I'm getting quite hipster with myself, you know, I'll be quite harder for me to you know, explore.
Yeah.
Explore an adventure, because I've been here for so long. I've been almost all over Tasmania in these last 18 years. Been to all
I
the...
want to go somewhere new.
I want to go somewhere new and explore and meet new people, because, you know, it's part of life, I think, meeting new people.
Mm-hmm.
And, I don't know, getting used to that as well would be kind of interesting. So, you know, there's that as well. I'm just kind of like looking forward to that, all that shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So I'm going to end it here, but thank you so much, Marvin,
Alright.
for coming on my first episode. See what it sounds like with the setup.
Yeah.
See what I see if I can upload it. See if I can actually put it up on somewhere.
If it sounds good enough.
And see if people actually listen to it. Would be another thing. So if it actually sounds any good, it'll be pretty cool.
Alright.
Thank you so much, Marvin.
Thank you.